We've all learned that most of the Earth's surface is covered by water. But if that's so, why do many countries lack sufficient water for drinking and farming?
Well, I bet you already know the answer. Because even though the oceans cover 7/10 of the Earth's surface, ocean water is salt water. We can't drink it, and farmers can't use it to water their crops.
Now, you've probably heard of desalination plants that can remove saline, or salt, from water. But these are expensive to build and operate. That's why scientist Carl Hodges is researching food crops that thrive on salt water on his farm in Puerto Peñasco, Mexico.
As you'll see in this CNN story, saltwater farming can be remarkably efficient too, by producing vegetables, fish, shrimp, and even improving the environment along the way.
This is no ordinary farm, and Carl Hodges is proud he's no ordinary farmer. The difference is in the water. This is salt water, and these plants love it.
Now what you're seeing here are some of the very early plants that'll be the corn, wheat, rice of seawater agriculture.
Why grow crops in salt water? Because there's so much more of it than fresh water.
Only 2.5% of the water on the whole earth is fresh water, and much of that we can't get at it.
The Gulf of California supplies the seawater for Hodges' farm at Puerto Peñasco in Sonora, Mexico. The crop is Salicornia. It's a halophyte, a plant that can grow in salt or fresh water. Salicornia produces more high-quality vegetable oil per plant than soybeans, along with a high-protein animal feed. And as a vegetable, it's better known in Europe as zamfir, where its succulent tips are eaten in salads.
It's quite good.
Hodges thinks Salicornia could become as widely used and popular as soybeans or canola. But before the salt water nourishes these plants, it already has helped raise 2 other food crops. Shrimp are first in line in the seawater growing chain. Shrimp aquaculture is a fast-growing global industry. Hodges and other scientists have shown that there is life left in the water after the shrimp. A fish called tilapia, increasingly popular on many menus, thrive in the shrimp wastewater. Scientists at the University of Arizona's Environmental Research Laboratory in Tucson are looking for ways to increase the yields from this kind of seawater farming.
Double use of that water, and all the waste from the fish is extra fertilizer for the field crops.
Each month, somewhere around the world, another dry desert sand dune turns green, thanks to salt water and Salicornia. Hodges' Arizona-based seawater company helped build these sprawling fields in Saudi Arabia, near Jubail on the Persian Gulf, west of Bahrain. Hodges says his motives are more than economic.
Everything you see here has a positive benefit on reducing the amount of carbon dioxide in the air, keeping the earth from overheating.
There are other potential environmental benefits. Runoff water from both the farm fields and the aquaculture tanks helps create new wetlands, already inhabited with wildlife. And scientists are hopeful halophytes could be used for an environmental cleanup process called remediation.
With all of the concern about water pollution and land pollution, these plants, which can survive in very tough circumstances, may have some great ability to grow well and do a good job for remediation of soil and water.
In fact, some halophyte plants can remove large quantities of metal and chemical contaminants and still be safe for some animals to eat. And there's more. Hodges Seawater Company is involved in negotiations to use this new kind of farming to help bolster the Middle East peace process by building seawater farms in the Sinai Desert.
Generating wealth from that irrigated agricultural area and aquaculture, and then building new communities there based on seawater.
Carl Hodges dreams of peace and new prosperity, and a cleaner and greener earth, using the kind of water that many others dream only of playing in. Al Hinman, CNN, Puerto Peñasco, Mexico.
Hey, now that's news. An agricultural operation that produces food and leaves the environment better off by reducing carbon dioxide in the air, creating wetlands, and cleaning up soil and water.
And maybe even helping the Arab-Israeli peace process go forward.